And somewhere near St. Peter, Minnesota, buried deep in a solid waste landfill, are 40,000 games of anti-monopoly. They were put there 2.5 years ago. Today, the inventor of the game tried to dig them up. Now, how did 40,000 board games end up in such a place? I am told Byron Barnett can explain all this.
Ron, I don't know if you're going to believe this, but it really did happen. A few years ago, Ralph Ansbach invented and started selling a game called Anti-Monopoly. It's just the opposite of the popular board game Monopoly. The objective of Anti-Monopoly is to break up the large corporations. Well, Parker Brothers, part of the large corporation that manufactures Monopoly, tried to put Ansbach out of business. The Parker Brothers company won a lawsuit against Ansbach and then forced Ansbach to bury all his games, 40,000 of them, in a garbage dump near St. Peter. A higher court overturned that ruling last month, so Ansbach hired a contractor to dig the games up.
Well, you figured out our corporation is a $5,000 corporation, theirs is a $2 billion corporation, and we've had to battle them for 6 years, and it looks like we finally won.
How does that make you feel, the little guy taking on the big corporation?
Well, it shows that once in a while, under very specific conditions, a little guy can still win. If he's, with enough determination and so on.
Parker Brothers charged that the name Anti-Monopoly is too similar to the trademark name Monopoly. Ansbach thinks Parker Brothers wanted to teach him a lesson, but Ansbach did not get his games back. They dug and dug all day long, and all they came up with was garbage. Ansbach says he feels bad about not finding the games, but he says he feels good about collecting $75,000 from Parker Brothers. And Ron, Ansbach says we'll see the Anti-Monopoly games in the stores again in a few weeks. Now, do you believe that?
I don't know. Probably we should point out that you get lost into which corporation owns which corporation, but isn't Parker Brothers owned by General Mills now?
That's correct.
Monopoly is owned by General Mills?
Yes, and the Anti-Monopoly is just a little small $5,000 company.
Well, good luck in the garbage tomorrow, I guess.